In this video, we're doing a spec comparison between the Samsung Galaxy A11 and the Samsung Galaxy A21. Hey everyone, thank you for joining us today. If you want to stay up to date on all the mobile technology coming out and learn cool tips, tricks, and hidden features, make sure you hit that subscribe button down below and tap the bell to turn on post notifications so it can be alerted every time we post new videos. Today we're going to do a quick spec comparison and just highlight the big differences between the Samsung Galaxy A11 and the A21. These are two new phones, two Metro by T-Mobile, and a lot of people are looking at them saying they look very similar. What's the difference, and is the A21 worth the extra money? Let's take a look right now. So we always start with the software. Now, since both these phones did come out in 2020, they're both going to have the latest version of Android 10. So no difference there. Now, in terms of the screen, you're basically getting a slightly larger screen on the A21, 6.4 inch versus a 6.5. So as you can see, there's not much of a difference in terms of the screen. So not a huge difference there, just a 0.1 inch difference. In terms of the cameras, this is where you're going to see a bigger difference. You're getting a triple camera setup on the A11 versus a quad camera setup on the A21, so 4 cameras versus 3. Now on the A21, you are getting a 13 megapixel front camera versus only 8 on the A11, and a 16 megapixel main rear camera versus a 13 on the A11. So obviously camera is going to be a big standout area where you're getting more for the A21. Internal memory, this is kind of interesting. They're both going to advertise 32 gigs, but you've always got to read that fine print. Of the 32 gigs, the A21 is only going to get 19.8 gigs that are available for you, the user, to use. Versus the A11, it actually has 0.5 more gigs, so basically half a gig more. You're getting 20.3 gigs for you available as a user. Now both phones can be expanded with a micro SD card, so you can get more storage, but out of the box you're going to get slightly more storage on that A11. They're both going to have the same size battery, a 4,000 milliamp battery that is non-removable. RAM, this is where the A21 is going to shine just a bit more. It's going to have 3 gigs of RAM versus 2. Weight, the A11 is going to be a lighter phone by about half an ounce. So if weight is a factor, then you've got to factor that in. And I have felt the A21, not the A11 yet, but the A11, the A21 is a more premium feel phone, and it does have some weight to it for sure. All right, moving on to our last category, which is going to be extra features. What you're going to see here is that these phones really don't differ that much in terms of the extra features. What they share is going to be both having a rear fingerprint scanner, a front facial recognition sensor. They're both going to have 15-watt fast charge. They're both going to have Bluetooth 5.0. But two big differences in these phones. One is going to be the NFC. So the A21 does have NFC, whereas the A11 does not have. And then also the camera setup. So on the A11, you're getting that triple camera setup, so 3 cameras. And on the A21, you are getting a quad camera setup, so 4 total cameras. So that's really going to separate these two phones. And I'm going to show you a quick picture here just so you can get an idea of what's 3 cameras versus 4. Why does that matter? So here we have a picture of the A11 on the back, and this is going to be the 13 megapixel main camera. You're going to get an ultra wide camera, so you'll get more in your shots, 5 megapixels there. You're getting a depth camera, that's going to be the 3rd camera. Now versus the A21 camera setup right here, so same cameras, 16 megapixel main camera, so obviously that one's higher. You're getting a higher ultra wide camera, you're getting that depth camera, but the 4th thing you're getting is this macro camera. Now this is going to allow you to take really nice detailed close-up shots. So that's one extra feature for those of you that like to take pictures of flowers or just get really close up on things and capture that beauty. That's what you're getting with the A21. So that ultimately, guys, this has been our spec comparison between the two phones. We really wanted to just put them side by side and just give you a really clear picture of what separates these two phones. And honestly, it's not a ton. if you think about it, if you take away the extra half gig of storage and the fact that the A21 is a little bit heavier, I mean, it's really a no-brainer in terms of which phone really has a lot of specs and just great features. But if those things don't matter to you, you're just looking for a larger screen phone and upgrade, maybe the A11 is the better phone for you. I'd love to hear your thoughts in the comment section down below of which one is the one you're considering buying, and maybe what feature did it for you. What category was the one that kicked you over that tells you, hey, I want to get this one versus that one. Can't wait to hear your thoughts below. Like, favorite, and share if the video was helpful. Hit that subscribe button and stay tuned for more videos. Take care, and as always, have a good one.